wish life could be as leisurely as this a little.
It's laggy.
You called?
Those two look familiar. Ah! It's Ippei and Shinojo! Guess they must be good friends. Anyway, let's go say hi. Hi, Ippei. Hi, Shinojo. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your help last time. I was just ordering some clothes.
You know these two as well?
Yes, they helped me and Master Kamaji out a great deal last time. I've never had... What about you? How do you know?
Also a chance encounter. Our lady had them join us as additional guards for a good...
So we all know each other.
Not exactly. Somehow we ended up on the top.
It's probably...
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers. That's old news, though.
We have reason to suspect that they'll...
Wow, that's great!
Of course, this is just personal speculation. They haven't...
I was instructed to place an...
They're both preparing for...
Lady Hiragi has been in high spirits recently.
This is wonderful news! But,
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me. She's about to be happily married.
Right? I think so.
Yes, but we shouldn't let ourselves... Now, if they sent me out to deliver...
Shinoju doesn't look like he's taking this very...
Sorry, I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at work.
Are you worried about their wedding?
Not exactly. It's just... Everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it official.
I get what you mean, I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone.
What should we do? Shall we just straight up ask them?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
Right! If Ayaka knows about it, that means it's a sure thing.
I don't think it's a good idea to...
It's fine. He and Ayaka are practically best buds. There's nothing to worry about.
I see. Then...
Let's go to the Kamisato estate.
This place impresses me every time I come here. It's...
We'll just wait here. We don't want to...
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Honestly, even if we did come with you, we wouldn't know what to say or do when...
All right then. We won't be...
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us! Huh?
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my profoundest gratitude to you in person. Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to...
Oh, hi. Your flattering words flatter us.
Why?
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up Paimon's list of people to never mess with. Look! As soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room...
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please, relax.
Oh, good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring just now. Alright, now that that's over, Paimon's just gonna... We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon. Do you know anything about that?
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet. I see. Well, the head clans of 2 commissions, since the Yashiro Commission...
Yes. And since the...
Right! Makes sense. Ah, 2 true lovers becoming...
It is. High-profile
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato.
No need.
Huh? But you have other things to be doing.
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate level of respect. The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious, but she is presently occupied. Oh, and would you two care to join me? I presume you two have a special connection with the individuals in question, or you would... This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too?
Oh, it's not as interesting. We just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although wait, does that mean we helped make this wedding happen? All right then.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the futile pursuit known as small talk.
Wait, you're the Yashiro Commissioner, but you can't do small talk?
Small talk is a chore. Of course, there are some people in the world. Toma, I'm heading out with my two guests now. I'll leave the residence in your capable hands.
Not a problem. Take care, my lord.
Ah, you're finally... Ah, Yashiro Commissioner!
Who are these two?
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the...
So it's true. Well, there we have it.
Great, so our hunch was spot on.
It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you. So I would be much obliged if you could keep it in strict confidence until an official...
Don't worry, sir. We give you our word. We won't tell anyone about it.
That puts my mind at ease. Now,
Of course not.
I guess this is...
Aw, cheer up.
I'll try.
All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ippei. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a bit—
I don't mean to impose, sir. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious—
I'm truly honored. I hope—
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have— I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very high.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have—
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Come on now. You're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to listen. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing?
Of course not. No doubt people will offer you a—
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. If you choose now, of all—
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This is— Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah!
I can see where you're coming from. But you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future. It's funny, actually.
Huh? Really?
She didn't say.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just after making some disgruntled noises.
Okay. So you just—
We did. I guess it was a and you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does every—
Apologies, my friends.
Far from it. On the contrary, no surer evidence could there be of your— I wish you a joyous wedding when—
Yeah, even if it's kinda
Thank you all.
We have some other business to attend to now.
Very well.
busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right?
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on Cloud 9. What do you think, Traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy, but it bothers me also. But, unfortunately...
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on...
I see. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate. Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care. If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions...
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient, sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, if the outcome is positive, and we don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we? I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are...
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to... I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity if she's as committed... Well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some...
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
I agree. Hello there, Yashiro Commissioner.
To what do we owe the honor?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I come bearing the felicitations of the Kamisato clan. Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at this moment?
Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she will be.
But please, do...
Hey! Paimon is not in attendance!
You misunderstand. We don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around in the general area. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations.
Nonsense. We're merely doing the...
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public to attend.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care,
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can...
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Ah, it's you! Good to see you again. Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the owner as well?
Yep, we tried his dango milk.
Ah, I see. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two. I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. The flavor is always new and interesting. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito...
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able... So I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with an all-new business concept.
Sounds interesting. What is it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative... As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but who knows? It could be delicious.
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here?
Well, the whole idea was to let my
Excellent. Lavender melon?
What?
I do indeed.
You really think that's gonna turn out tasting good?
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. It's great to try new things. Traveler, any thought?
Are you serious? Well, Paimon seemed like a scaredy cat if she opts out of this one. Okay, Paimon will have one too.
3 milks with seagrass, please.
No problem. Give me a sec. Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
The seagrass is stuck in the straw. Oh, this is so much work.
But it tastes all right.
Your review seemed pretty positive, but
Taste is your key concern.
obviously, tasty food and drinks are some of life's most important pursuits.
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very Yes. Having my sister attend public...
We're just passing the time.
One or two things. Let's continue this I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small detail. Naturally, they responded, but...
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is Hiragi Chisato, but they didn't mention a word. I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. Keep a close eye.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuba.
Merely doing my duty, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm on the case.
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one more and deliver it to Toma.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi Chisato.
heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I did...
It's been a while, lady.
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I... You must be so busy.
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely wish you a joyful wedding and a blissful marriage.
Thank you for your kind words. This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work harder from now on. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may, we will stop...
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you, Chisato.
Yes. To be honest, I'm still a little nervous about it all. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises...
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. Well, there are so many... In case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with one of the Kanjo Commission's officers, Shinojo.
Oh! Really? Him?
Mm-hmm. He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very important to tell me. He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamaji. He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so agitated. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He thinks that now is a bad time for this wedding to happen. He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan, that pillar is taken away.
It's just two families becoming one big family though, right? What's the big deal?
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan after the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanji...
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be... I'm so sorry.
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a... Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompt, but we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy.
What?
Fancy lettering, you say. So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter...
When it comes down...
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then... How did...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance. Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be forthcoming with us about the details of his playful proposal.
I understand. As you say, ultimately, the origin of the letter doesn't matter. But my position does matter. Kamaji and I thought that we needn't worry about anything that lies ahead, because we can face it all together. But now,
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. Don't let yourself regret it. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a bright and beautiful future, not a bittersweet one.
I'll take to heart...
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Oh, wait! Let me see you out.
Thank you, Lady Hero. Traveler.
knowledge guide you.
We can do this!
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. Today's no good for going out. Did I say that yesterday as well? A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Take flight!
Go, Barbara, go! Let's dance!
Take flight!
My opponent! Stay clear! Whirling snow! Need to make adjustments. Go, Barbara, go! My Ready, steady, go!
A blade embraces...
Let the show begin.
is making me so sleepy.
Need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
Let me get this. You need medical attention. Take flight. My big sister.
It's nearly time for afternoon tea.
you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up. Everyone is working super hard. We should be too.
Today's no good for going out. Did I say that yesterday as well?
My lucky day!
Everybody stand back!
Leave it all to me.
My apologies!
Let me get this. You need medical attention.
Get out of here! Out of the way! My apologies! Too much instrument work!
Retribution!
Take flight! I'll catch you! Embrace the ice! Adventure time! Out of the way! My apologies!
Someone needs assistance.
Whirling spell!
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. I still have a lot to do with the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
So this is a day in the life of the traveler.
I'll protect us. La da 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 da. Let's dance. Embrace the ice. Let the show begin.
I knew I should have stayed home.
Let's dance. Has everyone stopped singing?
Take flight!
Whirling snow. Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid will. I'll protect us.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. My I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So rude! Take flight!
Don't be scared!
There's more!
Don't be scared!
My blade!
No stone unturned.
Go away!
Let me take this. You need medical attention. My opponent! Whirling snow!
Don't be scared!
Take flight! My opponent!
Don't be scared!
Whirling snow! As a dutiful maid woman. Take flight! Whirling snow!
Stay put!
Steady and steady. Take flight and press the ice.
Don't be scared!
You should maybe bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Go get it, you Gray! Stay put!
Guess we can rest a bit.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many
I
times
still
can
have a lot to
appreciate
do with
its
the
true
meeting.
qualities.
How about you take a rest while I go back?
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me. blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. I wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Useless.
Let's get down to business.
Oh, then whatever it is.
Take flight!
I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up. Someone will go.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clear. Embrace the ice! Evil conquering! A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
What is the situation?
Kamisato Ayaka, present. Give me a moment to compose myself.
Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different page than Kujo Kamaji. Ayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions?
I've said everything I can give. The more I think about it,
Strange.
someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible. And if my guess is right, think about this. A lowly off when someone's words and actions, yes, even had the forged. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, with Hiragi Chisato having married, actually we have.
Shinobi.
Yes, sir?
Did they take one of the Kanjo
Yes.
As I expect, they cannot afford to let. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, and the wedding was. But
why did they?
Someone was. I think so. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated. Despite all of this, she still believed that a happy future was awaiting her. When she formally marries into the...
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than done. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening...
So what...
At this stage, But first things first. Tell me where she knows... Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders...
Really?
Who goes there? Soldiers, quick!
Cascade!
My apologies!
Get them!
Be still.
Soldiers, quick!
The depth's back.
Take flight! Sakura swirl!
Withdraw.
Blast. Let's go. We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish I think I saw but...
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, don't tell Paimon that the tanuki took it!
Let's follow it and see.
Thank you. It was terrifying. Oh, wait! You have to listen to me.
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay. We know about all that.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this those behind this plan.
Yashiro Commissioner.
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazuma is at stake. My hitherto neutral stance ends now. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games.
That's...
Shinojo, Traveler, Paimon.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my... You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hand. Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right to abuse him.
Abuse? Nonsense. Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to I dare say.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons...
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical disaster story around it. How should I know what he was thinking? Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan, and the most distinguished member we are. Loyalty and duty, even if we put it down to a rare...
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded... For instance, a merchant from... I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself...
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever. And the reason they give is this. The longer...
You... I say, Yashiro Commission...
Far from it. It is unbecoming of such people to resort...
Yashiro Commission...
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by... someone with less of a sense of loyalty than even an ordinary servant. You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power games behind the scenes. I'm not sure whether it's because you're smart enough to play the system, or too foolish to know any better. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to... I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura. I just feel sorry for you.
This is at most a conjure, Commissioner. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. I think you are simply a so you come here with an elaborate excuse.
So, that's how you view it.
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen. The notices have already been sent out. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo... Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a sure thing, even if it hasn't happened just yet.
I see. It seems like...
So suddenly...
I had expected you to at least be smarter than...
Kamisato Ayato!
You've made your move.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this isn't it at all possible? Goodness me.
Hey! What was it?
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. Let's see how things are in Inazuma City.
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission.
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you think?
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems...
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden. I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, about that. It's kinda complicated.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation into consideration.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do everything in my power to protect her.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead, which perhaps suggests that, deep down, you realize all she stands to lose. I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this. I'm sure you admire Lady. For the sake of... Are you really okay?
I love her with all my heart, and would do... That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer. Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. It was naive, but it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain. Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not without it. Are you willing to...
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission the context for this is that... But what if we were to imagine for a moment the only reason you have been... And so, your plan is to liaise once that is achieved.
I see. This isn't...
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an By doing so, we can even... Once our adversary... Then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of connection...
We have to make sure that the Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend to personally. It's almost time. My ninja has looked... That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow!
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it...
Please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us, either.
Isn't this a little excessive?
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard, and
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work. Drat. It's exactly as they say they're here to guard the road? Wait, no. If Lady... I must tell Master right away.
He ran off again!
That should do it. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment.
Are they really gonna own up at a...
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi. I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this situation. In any case, we've made our move. It's only a matter of time. This is not my first time. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted? Paimon too!
people from the Tenryo Commission have been here for days now.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi. But why would it be taking so long?
I heard that the Kanjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi to leave. To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size comes to Rito? Who knows what they could be planning?
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Right. Sorry. How did things get to this point?
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Inazuma City. Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to receive the bride, the Hiragi clan always finds an excuse to delay things. Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready to come with us. We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. We can only hope that the leaders of the Hiragi clan will start to cooperate soon. If this stalemate continues, who knows? Sir Kujo might give us orders to be less accommodating.
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here. Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things, and is suspicious of everything. He's been yelling at me a lot. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him before, never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of preparation has gone into it. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryo Commission do? And what will the Yashiro Commission do?
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss things with Lady Hiragi.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks?
Oh, Traveler! On up there. What on earth is happening?
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
After the Tenryo Commission arrived, they suddenly became... I never would have thought that this was I'm sorry. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. I used to tell myself things like this. I didn't feel reassured. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kami said. I can happily accept, but that's not the answer I'm looking for.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You. Wait, you're the one. What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to convince Lady Hiragi?
Calm down. They're my friends. They're...
Friends? Are you sure? Lady Hiragi, I told you already, you are extremely important. Who's to say?
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it!
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately. Listen to me. The present state of this is not an...
Understood, my...
Good job, Chisato.
I was so nervous. Yes, well, let's...
We had a serious discussion and reflected on our... In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. Would you... Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please. I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryo Commission's mind will head off to the Kamisato estate shortly. Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some...
My apologies.
Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryo Commission has now occupied... I realize I have greatly offended you with my...
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy, so please...
I know our apology means nothing to you. Lady Hiragi is in... So, would it be at all
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed to lose face.
We'll take full response. We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact. Everything we can.
But the Tri-Commission... If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. But Lady Hiragi and the inhabitants of Rito are innocent. If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the Tri-Commission's reputation. Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to. But they can also become irritating if they don't know. And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all.
Yes, I understand.
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir...
I understand. Thank you for your help, Yashiro Commissioner.
All right, you ought to return now.
Okay, then please excuse me.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi.
Oh? Why, of course. Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person just now. It felt so intense.
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. As a commissioner, the almighty Shogun trusts me to do her will. I did as I should. But now, I'd like to take off my commissioner hat and share a personal story with you.
Oh, please. I'd love to hear it.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely difficult period. My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago, and restore our reputation. The work took a toll on his health, and ultimately led to his untimely demise. My mother loved him dearly. She passed soon after. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Yashiro Commission. Behind the scenes, things became very unstable. everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost power. That made my sister and me nothing but burdens hindering the ambitions of others. It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you that is the truth of what the Yashiro Commission has been through.
Huh. Pretty similar to how the Kanjo Commission is now.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured smear campaigns and attempts to exploit me. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes, and I also had a young sister to take care of. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed to trample over my precious family. Fortunately, I persisted, and the Kamisato clan was able—
I think I now know. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me, in a way that no one else did. That's why he couldn't bear to see me live the rest of my life depending on someone else. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of
They're
uncertainty
carving
over
my
getting
name
married.
in the grave. Again, the flowers
the
are
fact
fresh and their
is,
faces wet.
it's
My
because
body
I
has
felt
died,
too
but I am
young
still
and
alive. Look over your
inexperienced to
shoe.
handle the situation facing me.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently is because he's prepared for any—
That's it. When his clan was in crisis, it is time for me.
Well said. It might not sound exciting.
And I'm sure I will use this. This puts less pressure on Kamachi, and means I can support and protect myself without having to worry about becoming a burden or dependent on someone else.
My best wishes to both of you were and remain heartfelt. When the time comes for the wedding to go ahead, I will come to congratulate you once more.
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. I am grateful for everything you have shared with me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to deal with back home.
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident that on your return, you will find your Kanjo Commission associates most receptive to your instruction.
Yes, in fact, my recent experience suggests the same. Thank you once again.
She really has the air. Hats off to you.
In fact, counter-checking, our rival this time was easy to deal.
Even so. Anyway.
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me. Well, the fact is that I am first and foremost the Yashiro Commissioner. Perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. But for me, nothing matters more than the stability of Inazuma. A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro but human does. All I have tried to do is make sure. Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier.
Wait a second.
If you choose to give up your stance on something once, you'll be having to compromise for the rest of your life. I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting into. Now, she has the chance to become her own person. Let's see who she becomes.
Okay then. Guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right. Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both. I shall have to host you at the Kamisato estate when my sister is next available.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well, except for one minor detail. I somehow ended up with a glass of very peculiar tasting milk.
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite partial to exotic flavors.
Oh, my lord?
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure he's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had he and his companion not been present. It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to perfection.
Naturally. Ah, yes. Now that we're both free, let's finish off that game of chess we started a few days ago.
It's nymphology, not psychology. Being a manic pix dream girl, that's what you gotta be. Damaged oddity, but by sub-buys he thinks that HES the PR.
Whirling snow!
I shall protect the Lady of the Green.
My apologies! Think you can get away? Take flight! Yahoo!